Welcome back, guys, to another video. In the last video we finished all the fab work, and I actually ended up having to pull the whole engine so I could permanently mount the turbo and put the clutch on and do a bunch of shit. But so I don't do anything backwards, I'm just going to voice over kind of what I did real fast. Then we'll get to the final install of the engine. I'm coming to you from the future right now, so here's a little sneak peek of what it looks like after it's been running. But you guys, next video will be the video of it running. So hope you guys enjoy this video. And then I had to get very intricate with a drain line. As you just saw, I put the oil drain line on, and here's the Adler Speed twin disc clutch, sprung hub by the way. Also did all the coolant lines and oil lines for the turbo and wrapped them with heat insulation. And also painted the motor mounts and added the third bracket to the adapter plate. Okay, you can see me, sweaty ass face. Exhausted. Got the trans on. The mazworx sr22vet is finally in its final resting place. I'm pretty much done on top with the install. The wiring harness is put back on, which I made when I had the VET in here before. I got the power steering reservoir mounted with the fittings on there, and we made this. This was the dash 10 I welded, and it's going right into the reservoir. Yes, this is higher than that outlet, but it's way lower than the reservoir, and it's gravity fed, so shouldn't have any issue there. The fuel lines are back on. I had to, if you remember, the theme of all these videos is me installing this, is we've kind of repositioned the engine. Not much, but enough that it changes some things. So I had to shorten my fuel line back here by a little bit, but not much. And then I used to run a stainless fitting back here, but one of these, but you can see they're extra long, and I had to switch to an aluminum short one so it wouldn't hit my heater hose. Everything's gotten a little cramped in here, but we have the oil lines are ran, they're back there, so you have to install the oil lines, then you install the power steering. Well, I did the water, I guess, first. I remade that bracket that didn't fit, so I just real quick, two straight pieces I welded together. Pretty proud of this one, guys. I didn't want to make a shroud, I just wanted to bolt them on, so I came up with a kind of cool solution. So this is the back side, and I have countersunk 10 mils bolted to the fans on the bottom, and then some passageways because this is in the fins. And then I have a little bracket connecting the top. So you'll see it bolted on there. It will make more sense. It looks pretty cool bolted up with all the bolts. You can see the little washer I used to space it. Otherwise it would have pitched this up a little bit, and I didn't want that. But it's pretty solid. I like it. It looks good on there. You'll never see it. Finally, we're to the point where I just bolt things on. So good. Intercooler's next. Well, I just ended up getting in the groove and just finishing everything up top, really. I've got the charge pipe tightened, got the hot pipe, the cold pipe, all the V-bands tight. Swirl pots tight. I already did that. That blue and red fitting was pissing me off because it looked really bad. You can kind of see one back there. Literally took a permanent marker and just, you can still see a little bit where I missed. I need to hit that. But from here, it looks like a black fitting. Little trick of the trade. But everything's done up here. I got the tile blow-off valve installed. I got the overflow to the shitty tank that I need to buy a new one. I've got that hooked up. Boost controller is not on, nor the lines for it, these plastic pneumatic ones, and the dump tube is not on, or made for that matter. I didn't want this metal on metal, so I put this little rubber piece in there to isolate the two so they're not rubbing on each other. It's been several hours, but that's really all I can think. Oh, I installed the valve cover. I put BKR 8s, BKR 8EIX. These are race plugs. Like literally on NGK's website, it says it's good for 500 plus horsepower. So I got a set of those. You can get those at O'Reilly's or anything like that. I think it was $60 after cash, or after tax. Where is it? 2668. But yeah, we're done up here. This looks so good. There's no wiring in the way anymore. So, like I've said this whole time, I didn't have a cooling issue before. I'm definitely not now. But that being said, you know, the sleeves were semi-closed now. There's not a passage running in between the decks, or the cylinders. So, technically we do need more cooling now. So, I've done that. Just by a little bit, but I have done that. Can't see our fan shroud down there, but it's on there. So, this has literally been a full day's work. Just, fuck, the last couple of clips has been like 8 hours. But, so, we're good up top. We need to install the downpipe, which I welded the bung on. Unfortunately, all I had was a mild steel bung. Very unfortunate. So, the only thing out of the whole exhaust that's not going to be stainless steel. But we need to install that tomorrow. We need to install the slave cylinder on the trans. I do need to make the shaft on the slave cylinder just a little bit longer. So we'll do all that tomorrow. I think, you know, 9 to 5 is pretty good. But man, looks so good. This thing is ready to start. We need to put fluids in it. I've got the downpipe on there. Got the lower radiator hose on. Let's go up under. So it just connects. I have a stainless steel pipe to connect another hose, and it goes right to the thermostat housing. Got the fans plugged in. I still need to zip tie them, but I need to kind of go down there like that. Said, let's talk about our clearance with the downpipe, like 3.5 inch, and it's up under the rails. Cleaned the top side, obviously did not clean the bottom side. So as soon as this thing's running, we're taking it to a power washer and washing all that shit off. New part, or new boost controller. That's the full part number. It's AAA instead of ACA DDBA. But anyway, I'm using quick release. I don't know how they're going to work. They look clean. The other one's down there wrapped. But this is plastic. This is hot ass metal. So I kind of have a feeling they're going to just melt, but let's try them. If they don't work, we'll just go to the old setup. But I have to, when I uninstalled this last time, this is my fan trigger, the negative from the Haltech. This is my boost controller, so that hooks up, but I have a little butt connector on it, and the female broke off. So I've got to go get that. I've got to get gas, like 93 ethanol gas, to put in the gas tank. And I just took the oil cap off, and we're going to pour in. This is what mazworx told me to put in there, so this is what we're going to run. One-handed, it's almost impossible. I already spilt some, but oil's going in. Okay guys, you can see the laptop's out. We are ready to start the car. But I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. Next video, it will start. I promise. But this is going to be the end of this video. We've got everything sorted, except for an exhaust, which I'm going to build off camera, because it's going to look like that. So you see what it's going to look like. But everything's suited. We got all the fluids in there: power steering, coolant, oil, new filter put on. We're just waiting on a couple more fittings for the catch can, and then we'll put the catch can back and run all the lines for that. But that doesn't prevent us from starting it. So I'm actually going to start it right now, but you guys are going to have to wait, subscribe, and come back next video to hear it start. See you guys.